Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of credit limits, specifically how you can secure your first $10,000 credit limit. Whether you're just starting your credit journey or looking to level up, understanding the basics is crucial. We'll break down what a credit limit is, why it matters, and how it can impact your financial life. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to reach that $10,000 milestone. Let's start by understanding the fundamentals before moving on to actionable steps. Credit limit is the maximum amount a lender allows you to borrow on a credit card or line of credit. It's not just a number, it's a reflection of your financial trustworthiness. The higher your limit, the more flexibility you have for purchases and emergencies. But remember, it's also a responsibility. Using your credit wisely can open doors to better rates and larger limits in the future. Next, let's explore why having a higher credit limit is beneficial for your financial health. Higher credit limit offers several advantages. It can improve your credit utilization ratio, which is a key factor in your credit score. With more available credit, you're less likely to max out your card, which lenders like to see. It also provides a safety net for unexpected expenses and can make large purchases more manageable. Plus, it signals to other lenders that you're a responsible borrower. Now, let's look at what lenders consider before granting a $10,000 limit. Lenders don't hand out $10,000 credit limits to just anyone. They assess your credit score, income, debt-to-income ratio, and credit history. A strong application shows you're reliable and can handle more credit. If you're missing in one area, don't worry, there are ways to strengthen your profile. Up next, we'll break down each criterion so you know exactly what to focus on. A credit score is a three-digit number that tells lenders how risky it is to lend to you. Scores range from 300 to 850, with higher scores opening more doors. For a $10,000 limit, aim for a score of at least 700. If your score is lower, don't worry, we'll cover ways to boost it. Next, let's see how your income plays a role in your application. Lenders want to know you have enough income to handle a higher credit limit. They may ask for pay stubs, tax returns, or other proof of income. The higher your income, the more likely you are to qualify for a $10,000 limit. But it's not just about how much you make, it's also about how much you owe. That's where your debt-to-income ratio comes in, which we'll discuss next. Your debt-to-income ratio compares your monthly debt payments to your monthly income. Lenders use this to see if you can handle more credit. A lower ratio means you have more income left after paying debts, which is a good sign. Aim for a ratio below 36% for the best chance at approval. Next, let's talk about your credit history and why it matters. Solid credit history shows lenders you're responsible over time. This means making payments on time, keeping balances low, and not applying for too much credit at once. The longer your history, the better. If you're new to credit, start small and build up. Next, let's look at the importance of on-time payments. Payment history is the single biggest factor in your credit score. Even one missed payment can set you back. Set up reminders or automatic payments to stay on track. Consistent, on-time payments show lenders you're reliable and ready for a higher limit. Next, let's discuss how credit utilization impacts your chances. Credit utilization is the percentage of your available credit you're using. Lenders like to see this number below 30%. For example, if you have a $1,000 limit, try to keep your balance under $300. Low utilization shows you're not relying too heavily on credit. Next, let's see how to improve your utilization ratio. To lower your credit utilization, pay down balances before your statement closes. You can also ask for a credit limit increase on existing cards or open a new card to spread out your balances. Just be careful not to overspend. Next, let's talk about the importance of not applying for too much credit at once. Every time you apply for credit, it triggers a hard inquiry on your credit report. Too many inquiries in a short time can lower your score and make lenders nervous. Space out your applications and only apply when you really need to. Next, let's look at choosing the right credit card for your $10,000 goal. Not all credit cards are created equal. Some are designed for beginners while others cater to those with established credit. Research cards that are known for higher limits and match your credit profile. Look for cards with no annual fee and good rewards. Next, let's discuss secured versus unsecured cards. Secured cards require a deposit, making them easier to get if you're building credit. Unsecured cards don't require a deposit but usually need a stronger credit profile. If you're just starting out, a secured card can help you build history. Once your score improves, you can upgrade to an unsecured card with a higher limit. Next, let's talk about becoming an authorized user. If you have a family member with a high-limit, well-managed card asked to become an authorized user, their positive payment history can help boost your score and credit profile. Just make sure they use the card responsibly. This strategy can be a shortcut to qualifying for higher limits. Next, let's look at how to request a credit limit increase. Once you've built a solid payment history, you can request a credit limit increase from your card issuer. Be prepared to provide updated income information and explain why you deserve a higher limit. Timing matters. Wait at least 6 months after opening your card. Next, let's discuss the impact of your employment status. Stable employment reassures lenders that you have a steady income. If you've recently changed jobs, wait until you've been employed for a few months before applying for a higher limit. Consistency in your work history can make a big difference. Next, let's talk about the importance of reviewing your credit report. Check your credit report regularly for errors or fraudulent activity. Mistakes can lower your score and hurt your chances of approval. You're entitled to a free report from each bureau every year. Dispute any inaccuracies you find. Next, let's see how to build credit if you're starting from scratch. If you're new to credit, start with a secured card or a student card. Use it for small purchases and pay off the balance in full each month. Over time, your responsible use will build your score and history. After 6 to 12 months, you can apply for a higher limit card. Next, let's discuss the role of credit unions. Credit unions often offer better rates and more flexible approval criteria than big banks. If you're having trouble with traditional lenders, check out local credit unions. They may be more willing to work with you as you build your credit. Next, let's talk about using your card responsibly after approval. Once you have your card, use it wisely. Make small purchases you can pay off each month. Avoid carrying a balance or maxing out your card. Responsible use not only protects your score but also sets you up for future limit increases. Next, let's look at how to handle setbacks if you're denied. Don't get discouraged if your application is denied. Lenders must tell you why. Use this information to improve your profile, whether it's paying down debt, building history, or raising your score. Wait a few months before reapplying. Next, let's talk about the importance of patience in building credit. Building credit and qualifying for a $10,000 limit takes time. Focus on consistent, responsible habits. Each on-time payment and every dollar of debt paid down brings you closer to your goal. Stay patient and persistent. Next, let's discuss how to use your new limit wisely once you achieve it. Congratulations! With your new $10,000 limit, it's important to keep using your card responsibly. Don't see it as free money. Stick to your budget and pay off balances in full. This will keep your score high and open doors to even higher limits in the future. Next, let's talk about the risks of overspending. A higher limit can be tempting, but it's important to avoid overspending. Set personal limits and track your spending. Use budgeting tools or apps to stay on top of your finances. If you find yourself slipping, cut back and refocus. Next, let's discuss the importance of reviewing your statements. Always review your credit card statements for errors or unauthorized charges. Catching mistakes early can save you money and protect your credit. If you spot something wrong, contact your card issuer right away. Next, let's talk about the benefits of setting up alerts. Most credit cards let you set up alerts for payments, balances, and suspicious activity. These notifications help you stay on top of your account and avoid late payments or fraud. Take advantage of these tools for extra peace of mind. Next, let's discuss how to keep your account information secure. Protect your credit account by using strong passwords and never sharing your information. Be cautious with emails or calls asking for your details. Regularly update your passwords and monitor your account for any unusual activity. Next, let's talk about the long-term benefits of a high credit limit. A $10,000 credit limit can help you qualify for better loans, lower interest rates, and premium credit cards. It's a sign of financial health and responsibility. Keep up your good habits and you'll continue to see rewards. Next, let's wrap up with a summary of the key steps to reach your goal. Recap: getting your first $10,000 credit limit is all about building a strong credit profile, using credit responsibly, and being patient. Focus on your score, income, and payment history. Choose the right card, avoid overspending, and monitor your accounts. With time and discipline, you'll reach your goal and unlock even more financial opportunities. Thanks for watching and good luck on your credit journey.